Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I rapped at you. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, review for our topic one test. It's topic one test review. All right, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna break this down into very short videos, kind of going over each section. I'm gonna post a QR code on here, which, if you are looking at this video, you probably already used that QR code. Okay, so repeating decimals, all I want you to do is express the repeating decimals as fractions. Okay, so what we do here, first step, is we take our repeating decimal, we set it equal to x. Now, since we have one repeating decimal, we are going to multiply each side by 10 to the power of 1, which is 10, okay? Boom, boom. Okay, so this gets us 10x on the left and 2.2 repeating on the right. Okay, I left a little space there because what I want to do is get rid of this repeating decimal part of it. And how I do that is subtract that original 0.2. Now, since I do it on the right side, I can do it on the left side too, or I have to do it on the left side to make it match. But instead of subtracting from this 0.2 on the left, I'm actually going to subtract the x. I can do that since they're the same. They're equal to each other, okay? Now 10x minus x gets us to 9x, because there's an invisible 1 right there, right? So that's 9x. And then this 0.2 repeating here cancels out this 0.2 repeating here when we subtract. So we're left with 2. We divide by 9. Our final answer, which I'm just going to put in the corner right here, is x equals 2/9. Okay? Again, your shortcut, once it's one repeating decimal like this, in this form, you just put it over 9. That's your shortcut. The shortcut does not work on this one. Okay, so we've got x equals 0.45, and just the 5 is repeating, not the 4. Okay. So what we do here is, as a reminder, this is a fraction, so it's a rational number. Okay. So whenever you see something like this, because you can turn it into a fraction, this is a rational number. That'll come into play in the next video. Okay. So we got this 0.45 repeating. We're going to do the same thing. We got one repeating digit on each side, so we're going to multiply by 10 on the left and the right. That gets us to 10x, and this gets us to 4.5 repeating. Oh, sorry. And then we're going to subtract x on the left. We're going to subtract this 0.45 repeating on the right. Okay. Now what happens? Again, this is going to give us 9x, okay? But this is going to give us something else. What's going to happen here is technically this is 4.55. Sorry, I should have done that, right? So now we've got this 4.55 here, and I'm just going to show the work right here. So 4.55 minus 0.45. That's repeating, right? Okay. So when we subtracted, those cancel out. So now we're at 4.5 minus 0.4, which is 4.1. So this looks different, and it looks different because we have this 4 out front that doesn't repeat. Okay. So now we've got this 9x equals 4.1. We divide by 9 on both sides. We end up with x equals 4.1 over 9. Now, we don't want a decimal and in a fraction, right? So we want to kind of simplify that out. So we're going to multiply by 10 on the top, 10 on the bottom. 4.1 times 10 is 41. 9 times 10 is 90. Now, if you could simplify your fraction, you would, but we're not going to worry about that right now, okay? Because 41 is a prime number, so you can't simplify it. There you go. Okay, video number 1 complete.